Yon, we are live. What's up mga ka-Investa? Good evening sa inyong lahat.
Yo, what's up everyone? Good evening. So, antay muna tayo na merong pumasok mga viewers. Siyempre, hindi matatapos ang linggo na hindi tayo nag-charting session. Hopefully, di pa kayo na umay sa amin ni Reds kasi nag-live din kami kagabi.
Oo. Pero wag kayong mag-alala kasi hindi lang kami yung makikita nyo for this session. Tama ba, Boss Toma?
Tama. Solid session natin ngayon. So, Reds, ano balita sa'yo bro? Di tayo nakapagkamustahan kahapon eh. Kamusta naman yung weekend mo ngayon?
Okay naman, mga live session. So, chillax lang. Ikaw ba, Toma?
Anong libro binabasa mo ngayon?
Actually, yung kakabili ko lang. Eto, kunin ko lang.
Ayun, shout out. What's up, Gian? Yan, yung bago.
Ganda ng book na to. And pansin ko sila Javi, maraming sinasite na quotes din dito. Tapos parang ganda so far.
Oo.
Ikaw ba?
Solid yan. Nabasa ko na rin yan siguro last year.
Ako, okay.
Ang ba yung libro? Ito, teka. Ang binabasa ko ngayon.
Book sharing episode.
Do wala yung cover. Oh, shoot. Ito, yung ako mababasa. Mababasa ba? Tama ba? Ay, baliktad.
Principles,
Ayan. The Changing World Order. Ni Ray Dalio. Yung bago, parang ini-explain niya paano gumagalaw yung mundo through time. Parang ganun.
Kakaiba yan Kala ko 3D book.
Relevant siya sa nangyayari ngayon sa mundo. So what's up? RB Bautista, Knuckle Edit. So guys, agenda natin for today, live charting session. Hindi namin papatagalin pa. Help us share the stream, Reds. Pa-share naman yung stream. Right? Feel free to start sending in your requests. But tonight, meron tayong mga special guests. But for all of our live viewers, I just want to remind everyone, if gusto yung manalo ng investment fund mamayang gabi, just share the stream, tag 3 friends, and use the hashtag InvestaFest2022 para manalo ng investment funds at the end of our live session. And before we officially begin, right, tonight, before I bring in yung mga guests natin, we have a special word muna, right, from one of our major partners sa InvestaFest, Atram. So panoorin natin yung video na to.
The Atram Alpha Opportunity Fund Incorporated has one mission: to look for the winners of tomorrow. The fund actively finds the fastest growing Philippine companies with high quality management and sound business strategies. This growth has often translated to higher stock prices. The fund has a proven track record of selecting companies outside the Philippine Stock Exchange Index that were eventually included in major indices, while most funds in the market stay within the Philippines' top 30 companies. This has led the fund to consistently outperform the market in the long term. Furthermore, the fund invests in long-term drivers of growth that could provide significant gains for investors, such as technological advancement, tourism, infrastructure, and sustainability. Invest in the potential of the best growth stories the Philippines has to offer. Invest in the Atram Alpha Opportunity Fund Incorporated. For more information, visit www.atram.com.ph.
Yun. So, shout out sa major partner natin sa InvestaFest, si Atram. And of course, speaking of the InvestaFest, one of our guests tonight is of course one of our speakers and our partners dito sa Investa, our good friend. Di ko na papatagalin pa. I'd like to call him on to the stream, Mr. Matt Flores. So, Renz, papasukin mo si Matt. Yun.
Good evening everyone. Good evening bro Renzo, bro Toma. How are you guys? How are you?
Yun, okay naman. Bro Matt, ikaw, kamusta?
Goods naman.
Okay naman. Every day is a grind day. Yan lagi sinasabi ko sa Open Journal community. But on a Sunday, syempre, ito family day. So okay naman, my weekend. Nakapagpahinga naman kahit pa paano.
So yun. Thank you for your time for joining us tonight. Meron bang OJ fam dito sa comments? Comment nyo naman if part kayo ng OJ fam. So Matt, for the benefit of those na baka di ka pa kilala, can you give a quick introduction about yourself?
Nice. Okay, so guys, good evening everyone and welcome to our live charting session. My name is Matt Flores. I'm currently I'm the co-founder of Open Journal and Buhawi Investment Management. So guys, sa mga hindi pa nakakilala sa Open Journal is actually a private access and a community to our fund where we focus our strategies, our technique in cryptocurrency market and in Philippine market. So basically, we help you guys fast track your development in the financial market. So basically, I've been doing this, being a portfolio manager. I've been doing this since 2014, but I started investing muna ng 2012, and the rest is history until now. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's challenging since the start, but until now, andito pa rin naman ako. Again, I'm Matt Flores.
Yun, solid. So that's Matt, and ito, andito si Bro Wilson. Good evening, Bro Wilson. What's up?
Good evening. Shout out to Open Journal family.
Yun.
Yun, okay. And before we officially begin,
Shout
meron pa
out sa
tayong
inyo.
isa pang guest. Right na, first time lang sumama sa live, hindi pala bago, matagal lang subscriber sa Open Journal, and now I believe part of the team. So Matt, I will allow you to introduce him, pero
Nice.
papasok ko na sa stream. Let's call on Bro Ed.
Nice.
What's
So yeah,
up, guys?
let's welcome. And this is his first time to join in a live charting session. Let's welcome Bro Ed Bayangos.
Hi,
Welcome. So he's been part
Yun,
of
welcome.
since 2019. Actually, yung nakita namin kay Ed is since we started it, if I'm not mistaken, sa D-League pa lang. Talagang ando na yung student pa lang yan, nasa D-League 2 years, 2.5 years ago. And then now he's part of Open Journal and Buhawi Investment Management. Again, welcome Bro Ed for being part of our team. And of course,
Salamat, bro. Good evening, guys. What's up?
So Ed, for the benefit of those na first time ka lang makita, can you give us a short intro about yourself?
Sure, sige. So, my name is Ed Bayangos. So, ayun, I'm the newest member of Open Journal /BIM. So, I'm the technical analyst. So, yun, I help Matt with our community, managing the community. At the same time, ako din yung tumutulong sa mga technical analyst and sa stuff related doon. Tapos I started trading 2017. So yun, until now nagte-trade pa rin. So yun, guys.
Nice.
Solid. So,
Yun,
to everyone,
solid.
bakit nga ba natin kasama yung Team Open Journal ngayon? Because, syempre, gusto na sumama sa charting session, and we're always happy to have them. And mamaya, magpapamigay si Open Journal for 3 winners ng 1-month subscription sa Open Journal for all of our VIPs ng Investa Fest. So, if gusto mo humabol sa raffle na yun, make sure naka-VIP ka sa Investa Fest, which is already starting tomorrow. So, game? Simulan na natin yung charting sesh natin. So, Bro Matt, I'd like to ask you to share your screen. Simula muna tayo sa PSEI. How have you been navigating kayo ni Ed? Since ilang beses namin ito nasagot rin. How have the both of you been navigating through the local market ngayon? And ano yung siguro short-term outlook nyo moving forward?
Yun,
Nice.
sige.
Perfect. So basically, guys, can you see my screen muna pala?
Ayun,
Yes,
kita.
sir.
So,
Kita.
Jason, this is PSEI. So, I hope clear naman yung screen ko. So, remove muna natin indicator. So, at least for the Philippine market, let's start with the Philippine market. What we've been doing for the past 2 weeks is mostly during the down move for the past 3 weeks, 1 month, ginagawa namin with the Open Journal community the strategies to stay on the side. But okay, we stay on the side. Majority of our cash staying on the side, given the fact maraming uncertainty sa market. So if you're new pa lang sa trading, sa financial market, uncertainty yan yung tipong ayaw ng market di ba? Uncertainty, hindi gusto yan ng market, meaning they tend to sell their shares. And that's the reason kung bakit at least from our community, what we've been guiding them is stay on the side, okay, majority of your cash, but make sure na if merong opportunities, make sure to deploy small position size and tight cut, okay? And that's the same with cryptocurrency. The same with cryptocurrency the past 3 weeks, 1 month. It's very difficult. As you can see, baka kasi iniisip ng iba, this down move for both cryptocurrency, US market, and even the Philippine market, sinasabi nila, sobrang hirap, ako lang ba yung nahihirapan? No. And this is the one that we've been sharing ni Bro Ed on a daily basis sa Open Journal community, no, na sinasabi namin na hindi lang kayo nahihirapan sa trading during these times. Kasi nga, in a down move yung market the past 1 month. Okay? Na down move. So, may mga times talaga, and this is the times na mahirap, yung hit ratio mo bababa. However, if ever merong opportunities for you to participate or you to buy, make sure to buy or at least participate in a small position size lang. Kasi ang hirap pagka dire-diretso losing streak ka eh. Diba? Nawawala yung trading confidence mo eh. So at least what we've been doing sa community, small size and tight cut. Both for the financial cryptocurrency and the local market for the past 1 month. But later, we'll show sa inyo kung ano yung interesting part, kung ano yung mga tinitingnan namin na resistance levels and pwede mag-participate. So later, let's see kung makakapag-forward test naman tayo.
Yun, solid man. Ikaw naman, Ed, how have you been navigating through the markets and ano ba short-term mo na outlook?
Yup. So same naman with Bro Matt. So yun, gaya ng sinasabi niya lagi, pa-job lang. So meaning lower position size lang talaga and at least nakabantay pa rin sa market. So for crypto, ganun din. Building lang talaga ng relative strength watch list. So at least kahit hindi ako masyado nagtitrade for crypto, at least nakatingin pa rin sa charts and tinitingnan ko sino ba talaga yung mga charts na malalakas. And yun, collect lang sa watch list. If mag-rally, sila yung priority ko lang.
Nice. Yep.
Yun. Okay, so to everyone, feel free to start sending in yung mga individual chart requests nyo, whether sa local or sa crypto. Start muna tayo dito kay Gian. Or meron ko ba i-add, Matt, o goods ka na?
Goods na. Later siguro, mas elaborate natin yung outlook for both the Philippine market and cryptocurrency.
Yun, okay. Ito, chart request from Gian. EMP.
Emperadors.
Wow. Gusto ng mga insiders yan, no? Gusto ng mga insiders. So, very, very difficult to participate for this kind of issues, no? So, why? As you can see, chart-wise pa lang. So basically, yung gagawin natin for tonight, para mas madalian kayo, lalo na if you're a beginner, start pa lang with this kind of charts sa Investa, or even you're an intermediate. But to at least to focus dun sa strategies natin. Number 1, tingnan muna natin kung yung chart is a downtrend, sideways, and uptrend. Para mas clear. Dun lagi tayo nagsa-start eh. So uptrend, sideways, or downtrend. Para mas ma-identify natin kung aakyat ba yan, tutuloy ba yan, or even malalaglag or it will go sideways. After that, we identify kung nasan yung support level, resistance level, saan siya pwedeng mag-retest or even mag-retrace. Then of course, next is tingnan natin kung ano yung mga onting fundamentals, meron bang onting catalyst na tinitignan natin. Okay? So let's start with that. At least those 3 items na tinitignan na, at least focus natin for tonight para clear yung expectation nyo. So let's start with EMP. So currently in a downtrend, so it's very clear that if you draw your trend line, diba? If you draw your trend line, you're in a downtrend. Okay? After this capitulation, what you can see now is you can see a downtrend level. Okay? Now, if you want to participate, let's say, hindi ko alam kung anong average mo kasi like we always discuss or teach in Open Journal, yung strategy namin, mag-iiba sa strategy mo given the fact that your average price is different to my average price. Okay? However, if let's say, kung andito, let's say, okay, kung dito ka bumili sa EMP, most probably, you're looking to sell and looking for a resistance level. Okay, pero let's say, kung nandito ka naipit, diba, kung dito ka naipit, so ano yung strategy ko naman? Again, mag-iiba yan, depende sa average price. Okay? Now, for EMP, at least if you draw your resistance level, so tingnan natin ha. So, oops. Let's start at the high. Here. So dito na natin i-start. So mas clear yan pag sa intraday, mas clear yung tama ng trend line mo. So currently, if you draw your resistance trend line, currently you're at the resistance level. Now again, it really depends kung anong average price mo. But just focusing on the support and resistance level, currently at your resistance level. Now, bro Matt, saan ako pwede mag-enter? Let's say wala pa akong position. So syempre, as we learn in classical technical analysis, you buy on support, okay? Sell on the resistance, or even buy on the retest, or even buy on the breakout. Okay? Now, it's currently at the resistance level. Syempre, kung nasa resistance level yan, dapat hindi ka muna magpa-participate. However, if you will participate and talagang gustong-gusto mo, kilala mo yung insiders, saan ka pwede, breakout or even retest of the breakout point. Okay? Pero let's say, dito ka nag-participate. Bro Matt, can I expect this to move kagad dito sa level na to? Which is dyan sa resistance level na yan. So yan, drawing natin. Yan yung breakout point niya di ba? Yan yung breakdown point pala Yan yung breakdown point niya. So, let's say nag-breakout, nag-retest, then this is your next resistance level. So at least in the short term, given the fact na it is still below your resistance level, unless hindi natin nag-break yan, my expectation for EMP, it will just go sideways. Okay, pwedeng bumalik dito, pero let's say, nag-breakout, tumuloy, nag-breakout dito, nag-retest, break of this level, then my expectation for EMP is for it to move higher. Okay, now, looking at the catalyst, bro, Matt, ano yung reason ba't yan nalaglag? Catalyst is because of the removal in the rebalancing. Diba? Nagkaroon ng outflow yan, nagkaroon ng foreign outflow. And that's also the reason kung bakit nagkaroon ng down move dyan sa level N. And the fact that yung liquidity ng EMP, it's more of the bid and ask, malayo yung liquidity niya, malayo yung bid and ask niya, yan yung naging tendency ng EMP. So yun, basically yun lang yung tinitingnan ko for EMP. So yung question, should I enter kagad bukas? For me, no. I'm waiting for it to break out or even mag-retest. Kasi may tendency pa yan bumalik pwede dito sa previous low mo. Kung bumalik, then better. Mas makakakuha ka ng better entry price. So yun, at least yun for EMP.
Renz, ano maidadagdag mo dun? So siguro ano pala tayo, two people per chart para hindi masyado humaba. Ikaw rin, tingin mo sa EMP.
Wala na akong madadagdag masyado eh. Ang ganda ng explanation ni Bro Matt, no? Pero very consistent kasi yung pagkaka-analyze niya ng mga chart. And may kita mo na yung tinuturo sa open journal, ito rin yung tuturo niya ngayon. So, kung ako, susunduin ko lang yung sinabi ni Matt, either mag-wait ako for a breakout or actually, baka nga mali, pero minsan nagpe-preemptive entry na ako pag mas malakas yung confidence ko. Pero yun nga, given the market status that we have, yung PSEI natin, bagsak-bagsak, siguro, ang ma-advise ko lang, if papasok kayo, edi konti lang muna kasi hindi pa tayo sure.
Yup.
Diba? So, yun lang yung madadagdag ko dun.
Nice.
Yun, so that's for EMP. Next natin dalawa pero pili tayo isa. Ano na lang, Aba.
Uy, third liner. Bro Ed, you can also
Ikaw Ed, ano tingin mo sa Aba? Tapos salita lang tayo, Matt and Renzo, tapos Ed, saka ako.
Sige, okay. For Aba, so right now, so if titingnan natin yung trend, so for trend, tingin ko, nagsa-sideways pa lang siya ngayon eh. So yun yung trend ng ABA. So for news, I think wala namang relevant news na lumalabas for ABA. Tapos sa support and resistance, recently na-break niya yung wag muna tayo moving average. Pero kaka-break lang niya dun sa parang neckline niya, so around 0.97 area. So yun, parang na-break niya yung neckline niya dun, which is yung previous resistance. So if possible entry dyan for ABA is if mag-retest ng 0.97, which is confluence din yan ng 200-day EMA. So yun yung tingin ko kay ABA. Sideways pa.
Nice. Thank you. Ako, just to add, again, yung answer ko, dalawa ulit, magdidepende dun sa average price mo. Kasi, magdidepende dun sa average price yung nagtanong, no? Kasi let's say, if you entered here sa breakout plus the retest, then most probably, your gain, and of course, you're looking to sell, it's either, ito kasi na-invalidate niya yung resistance level mo eh. Diba? So let's say, andito yung presyo mo, na-invalidate niya tong resistance level na to, your next resistance level is at this level, which is 120. My concern is, and of course, yung sinasabi natin lagi sa community, na ito yung ayaw natin na when it comes to entry point, let's say, papasok ka pa lang, may narinig kang news sa friends mo na parang akit yung aba, may backdoor or something. Ito yung ayaw natin na nagpa-participate. Diba? Ayaw muna natin nagpa-participate kasi ang gusto natin, and like I always mention sa Open Journal, what we want is for the emotions to die down first. Meaning, what we want on the technical side, on the technical chart, is the basis or consolidation pattern. Ang gusto natin mangyari is mas precise yung entry natin, mas maganda yung average price natin, and also the reason kung bakit ang gusto natin mangyari sa ABA. So nagpo-forward test tayo. So currently, if you draw your short-term trend, it's currently on an uptrend. However, sabi nga ni Bro Ed, in the long run, naka-sideways naman yan eh. Diba? Pero let's say yan, balik tayo dun sa short-term. So, ito yung ayaw natin na let's say, if you want to participate, I suggest you wait for it to form a base or consolidation pattern before you can enter. Why? Kasi if you enter, let's say, dyan sa level na yan, okay, 102, 101, saan yung next cut level mo? Usually, ang tamang cut level is below your breakout, di ba? Below your breakout resistance trend line. So if ever ganon, if you compute it, you're down 13% agad. Kasi nga, mali yung average price mo. And that's also the reason, ang iniintay natin is a better confirmation, which is breakout, retest, consolidate before we can participate. Let's say na-consolidate dyan, our next resistance level is at 120 level. So, yun.
Siguro ako last na sa ABA. So, i-switch ko lang sa screen ko. Hindi ko medyo interesting siya. Parang coming from a large base. Coming from a large channel, DCS. Tapos sa daily, merong bull div doon sa last tip niya towards the support of the channel. Tapos nag-rally higher. Pero same sentiments din with Matt na hindi ako magmamadali pumasok at this point. Right? So mag-aantay muna ako either ng consolidation or if gusto ko ng confirmation, antayin ko na yung breakout sa 1.13, 1.15. Pero medyo interesting nga si Aba ngayon. Nagpipick up yung price at yung volume.
Yep. Better kung mas makakuha naman kayo. Hindi naman tatakbo yung market like in a straight line, di ba? Nag-share ko ba ako ng screen?
Ito.
Here naman. Nice. Okay. Okay. So, hindi naman tatakbo yan di ba? Hindi naman tatakbo yan. So, ito lagi tatandaan nyo, Investa community. So, whenever na galing yan sa ilalim, okay? Let's say, nag-move ng downtrend or even sideways sa malaki, huwag nyo expect na aabot ka agad din dito sa level na yan. Okay? Unless, syempre, let's say, talaga may partnership with Elon Musk or something, talagang something big. Okay? Something big. Na game changer talaga. Like what happened dun sa, di ba, yung Converge before, mga ganon. So, but at least, if let's say, dyan kayo nakatingin, or dyan pa lang kayo magpa-participate, huwag nyo kagad i-mindset or i-expect na you're expecting this to move at this level in a span of 1 or 2 days. No. Why? Kasi on the left side, which is at this level, maraming naipit Diba? And if you apply yung sa Investa Prime, yung volume mo, maraming naipit dito sa taas Diba? At 140, meaning, before umakyat even sa 140, 150, or even dito sa 185 level, which is a previous high mo, kailangan ma-invalidate niya muna yung 114 level, which is now, it's 103, which is sakto to our resistance. So this is a technique that tinuturo natin sa trading community, is that volume, confluence of your trend line resistance. You have your volume, and then of course your trend line resistance. So yan yung next target. If let's say tumakbo, if hindi na tumakbo, retest muna, consolidate before moving higher. So yun.
Yun. That's for, ito, next naman. From Rafi Santos, SPNIC.
SPNEC, ganda.
Oh.
Kaya kita agad yung chart ko. May cheat ka agad. So, for SPNEC at least,
Matt,
what
si
happened
Renzo muna.
Go, Renzo. Go.
Renzo, ang tingin mo sa
Ay,
SPNIC?
sige. Looking at it now, no, may mga pinakita kang levels ngayon and nag-bounce siya dun sa previous high. So, right now, if lalagyan mo ng trend line, yun rin yung actually inaabangan ko if magbe-break siya dun. And, paano pa ba? Sa akin, wala, maghihintay lang ako dyan and if nag-break siya, dun lang ako makakahanap ng okay na setup. Ikaw ba, Matt?
Jeff, good point. So, ito, at least, no, again, we'll start with the step 1. Step 1, are we in an uptrend sideways or down move? Para mas clear yung natin, yung bias or strategy natin. After nun, are we on the resistance, support, going to retest or breakout? And then of course, next is the catalyst. So, what happened to SPNEC? So from here, we saw a clear breakout. Diba? It's a classical technical analysis. Move higher. So, what happened sa SPNEC is nag-retrace siya. Okay, retrace, confluence of your breakout point. This is the same. Okay, confluence of your breakout point or what we call a retest. Diba? Breakout. Oops. Breakout here. Umakyat. Retest. Here. Kaya merong support level dyan. Now, next question is, malapit ba sa resistance? Like diba, as we learn in classical technical analysis, diba? Saan tayo dapat bumibili? Buy on support, sell on resistance, buy on breakout, buy on retest. The next question is, meron na bang support? Ang layo na. Meron na bang breakout? Wala pa. Pero malapit sa resistance. So the next question is, are you going to buy kung wala ka pang position, given the fact na malapit siya sa resistance level, or are you going to wait for a breakout? Diba? That's simple technical analysis. Siyempre, if you're going to participate pa lang now, if you're going to participate, I'm not expecting you to buy now. Kasi your reward is just, yan, ganyan kalayo. Oops, here. Sa level na yan, which is 5%. So mga 4.5% plus the fees. But your risk is sobrang layo. Kita mo? Or even pwede dito sa level na to. Kita nyo guys, again, we're just applying simple classical technical analysis. If I'm going to participate, let's say nag-participate ako dito, if I'm a swing trader, if I'm a day trader, my expectation is bawas dito. Okay, my strategy is bawas dito. And then, ang pwedeng mangyari is forward test ulit tayo, breakout, retest. We wait for bases, then that's the time we can participate. Okay? But let's say, ngayon ka palang bibili. Like nang sinabi ko kanina, nasa support ba? Wala. X. Breakout na ba? Wala rin. Pass. Next, nag-retest na ba? Okay, retest from the breakout point. Like what happened here? Wala pa. So, pass tayo. So that's actually the simple strategy na everyday kong tinitignan.
Ed, may question ako, bro. Tingin mo ba, buhay pa rin yung story about renewable energy? Is that still a catalyst people can look forward to or medyo priced in na?
Tingin ko, kasi if tinignan mo even sa US stocks, yung mga renewable, ang laki na ng binagsak nila. Pero dito kasi yung mga sa Philippines, yung mga ACE-N, yung mga SPNEC, parang so far SPNEC nagrarally pa pero yung ACE-N bagsak na. I think overvalued na sila before pero ngayon nagre-reset na sila. So I think good time to buy rin yung mga renewables right now. Pero still price pa rin, price ang titingnan.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least moving forward, I think that's the reason kung bakit people are buying this one in, Because of the renewable energy. And also yung sirit, kaya may story, may catalyst yung sirit, plus your dividend yield mo. But at least what everyone is expecting for SPNEC, yung follow-on offering niya ata, or yung, basta meron ata sila, FOO ata, or the SRO. So hindi ko alam kung kailan dadating yun, wala pa rin, I think, wala pa ako nababasa yung final price na gagawin niya. At least yun yung catalyst na pwede for SPNEC. But yeah, yun yung tinitingnan namin for SPNEC.
Yun. Okay, speaking of Ace N, so naisunod natin from Sean G.
Yun.
So, back to you, Ed. Ano ba tingin mo ngayon sa Ace N?
Yup, sige, sakto.
So
for Ace N, so yun, number 1 yung trend. So for Ace N, clear naman na downtrend siya. So yun. Number 2 yung support and resistance. So for Ace N, ang nakikita kong resistance currently is around 8.5. So yan, if makikita nyo yung 8.5, yun yung parang neckline and yun yung resistance na must break, or if meron kayo, pwedeng selling area. So for support naman sa Ace N, ang nakikita ko is around 7.9 area yung support. Tapos so far yung volume naman niya, yun, halos average lang, wala namang huge spike, so hindi siya capitulation, talagang downtrend lang. So final verdict ko for Ace N is sa ngayon pass muna, pero might be interesting if ma-break yung 8.5 area.
Parang tinitingnan mo ba, at least bro, Ed, is the inverse, pwedeng inverse, no? Head and shoulders, no?
Yup. Parang ganon. So parang nagro-rounding yung base niya.
Correct. So that's something na at least applying your classical TA, that's inverse head and shoulders is one pattern na major probability na pwede na siya mag-reverse. So at least yun yung tinitingnan ni Bro Ed. And just to add, ito yan, mas clear yan at least if you go on the lower time frame, 30 minutes or even 5 minutes, mas clear yan. But at least looking at the daily, yung resistance si Bro Ed is this one, break of the neckline, and ito yung support level. And the next resistance, tama, okay, clear. Okay, perfect. Nice, okay.
Yun. So, Ace N, ako medyo same comments lang kay Ed. So, ako personally, hindi ko siya iti-trade. Kasi meron ako very simple na rule na kapag below the 50-day, super low prior siya para sa akin. Unless merong magandang catalyst na I'm aware of. Right? So, ako personally, pass kay Ace N. And parang mas leader pa si SPNEC. Parang mas maganda yung setup. So, mas mag-focus
You're going to
doon.
choose, no?
Oo.
Correct. Yun kasi lagi yung lagi yung question natin eh. Even outside the trading community, parang okay, I have these two stocks. Sino yung mas strong, sino mas merong relative strength, or sino yung mas tatakbo, sino mas mauuna. And looking at the price, di ba? Para namang obvious naman na ito nasa itaas versus dun sa SPNEC ay sa reason na marami pang naipit on the left side.
Oh, marami pang overhead supply compared sa SPNEC.
Correct.
So, that's for the renewable energies. So, next naman natin from Tata Eric, Metro Bank.
MBT, one of the most undervalued
Yun, bangko.
undervalued na
Yan. So, Renzo, ano ba tingin mo ngayon sa MBT? Renzo, kung gusto mo maglabas ng screen mo, pwede mo ilabas. Kung gusto mo i-chart sa screen mo. Pero ikaw, Renzo, ano ba tingin mo sa MBT ngayon? Renz, naglag ka ba o nag-iisip ka? Hindi ko alam kung nag-iisip o naglag.
Si Renzo.
Naglag. Ikaw na lang muna, bro, Matt. Ano ba
Okay.
mo sa MBT? Siguro pati
So,
finance sector in general na rin.
Sige, tingnan natin later. So at least for Metro Bank, again, balik tayo, back to basics. Uptrend, sideways, down move. So, consolidated here, kumuha ng base in an uptrend. So, ang ginagawa niya ngayon, nasa support, nasa resistance, nag-retest, nag-breakout. Currently, nasa support siya. Bakit? Kasi, that's your support. Parang anong nangyari is retest of the breakout point. This is your breakout, this one, itong level na to, breakout, retest, and then what is happening now? Okay, what is happening now at this level is meron kang retest. Okay? Retest and currently at the support level. So, next question, should I buy? Given the fact, bro Matt, ganyan yung itsura, should I buy? Should I sell? Or should I hold or do nothing? If wala kang position, I would say na given the fact na nasa support level ka, applying your classical TA, buy on support, buy on breakout, buy on retest. So that's actually the answer. So alam nyo na. So currently it's consolidating. Your next resistance level is this one. So pinakita ko na rin, that's your trend line. That's your resistance level. So let's say malakas yung Metrobank, and as you can see, financial sector, BPI, BDO, daanan natin later. Malakas siya versus to other sectors. So at least my expectation is, unless hindi niya nabibreak tong resistance level na to, my expectation is for it to go sideways. If you participated here, dito, your cut level, it's either dito sa breakout point niya, plus your support level, or even pwede mo i-adjust dito sa level na to. Let's say na-break niya, break of this level, then that's the time you can also average up, participate. Okay? And then of course, next resistance. So let's say, nakabili ako dito. Okay, nakabili pa ako sa breakout. Next resistance level is this one, your previous high. So yeah, at least yun yung tinitingnan sa Metrobank. I think this is yung catalyst for this is one of the at least gustong-gusto ng mga foreign funds because of its parang valuation niya mababa talaga versus BDO and BPI. Okay? So let's compare yung chart niya sa BDO very quickly. So relative strength, or at least sino mas tatakbo, looking at this price, we apply our classical TA, support and resistance. Diba? BDO, breakout, this is your support level. Okay, that's your BDO. BPI, tingnan din natin. So, okay, so currently at your resistance for BPI. Nice, okay. So yan, for me, just looking at, okay, bro Matt, ano pipiliin ko? BDO, BPI, Metrobank. Now, we go back to basics. We buy in support, buy in breakout, buy on retest. BPI currently at your resistance, so pass. Metrobank, currently at the support level, it's a buy. Okay, next, BDO, breakout, it's a buy also. Okay, so it's really up to you. Just apply your different indicators kung ano yung mas gusto nyo. But at least those two. If you want to pick BPI, BDO, Metrobank, at least mas merong setup, mas unang tatakbo is yung BDO or even the Metrobank. So pili na lang.
Ikaw, Ed, when you look at the finance sector, ano ba tingin mo in general? Is it something that you're interested in or hindi masyado?
Right now, hindi. Pero siguro ilalagay ko siya second to mining. So yun, right now ang focus ko talaga is yung mga mining sectors since sila yung nag-show ng relative strength. Even if tinignan mo ngayon, punta lang ako sa mining na sector. Kasi right now, yung financial nasa above, kaka-break lang ulit ng 50-day. Yung mining nasa above 20-day, 10-day. So yun, siguro lalagay ko siya second. Pero compared sa iba, mga industrial yun, weaker yung industrial. So yun, financial second lang siguro sa mining. Yep.
So speaking of mining, ito, request from John Balboa, which if I'm not mistaken, part in the Open Journal. SCC daw.
Thanks.
Nice. Okay. Thank you, bro, Ed, Toma. So SCC. Ikaw, Toma, what do you think for SCC?
Hindi, si Ed muna.
Okay, ikaw muna, Ed.
Sige, for SCC, so right now, ang lakas ng price action ni SCC. So nung nagkaroon ng drop last time, so yan, nakapag-bounce back ulit siya. Nag-touch lang siya nung EMA 50 niya. So for trend, so clear naman na uptrend siya. So yon. So for support and resistance, so for resistance, ang nakikita kong resistance area niya is around siguro 32.3 area. Tapos yung support siguro ilalagay ko sa around 30 pesos. So yon. So ngayon parang nagko-contract yung range niya. So, I think something to watch out tong SEC. So, ilalagay ko to sa watch list ko.
Mhm.
Yep.
Nice. Kasi if you're going to pick mining and oil companies, di ba, sa Philippine market, sino lang ba pipiliin mo? Nickel Asia. Tingnan natin, no, yung mga choices natin. Nickel Asia, you have your Semerara, DMC because of Semerara. The rest, wala nang masyadong liquidity di ba? But at least looking back on the Semerara, yung always tanong natin, sino ba yung strong? Sino yung mas magmo-move uptrend, diba? Sa mining and oil sector. It's either Nickel Asia or Semerara lang naman.
Yep.
But at least magbe-benefit sila moving forward, no? Sila yung magbe-benefit, sila yung main beneficiary dun sa C9. At least moving on to the catalyst, sila yung magiging main beneficiary dun sa bagong C9 ng administration, diba? About sa mining industry. So sila yung at least one of the beneficiaries.
So, almost, nasabi na yun ni Echa, ni Matt, almost the same sentiments lang naman. Parang relatively matibay, kahit yung mga commodity prices bumagsak. And parang nag-set up lang ulit. So, at this point, di pa ako bibili ngayon. Parang siguro ako aantayin ko na lang yung break ng 35. Tapos potential, siguro medium term target mo, malakas talaga, 40, 42. So, parang 20% yung upside mo after that. So, yun yung tingin ko sa SEC. Something na binabantayan din no sa Prime Research Group, pati Nickel. So, yun. Ito, next. Si GN ulit. GMA7.
GMA7. So, most likely, yung reason, everyone is speculating na, I mean, let's say, hindi na bumalik yung ABS-CBN. So, most likely, sino magbe-benefit? It's GMA7. Okay? And then, of course, so back to basic, uptrend, sideways, downtrend, are we on the support, breakout, retest. So we remove all the indicators. So currently at your resistance level, okay, and on the bigger picture, it is just consolidating. So yan, I hope that is clear. Yan yun, yung consolidation niya. In the bigger picture, yan yung consolidation, or even you can also adjust here. Okay, may mga support level na tinatamaan dyan. But at least, in the bigger picture, if you zoom out, you're currently just consolidating. Now, are we on the support, resistance, retest? Currently, we are at the resistance level. Okay, this is your previous resistance level. If you want to participate, buy and support, balik lang ulit, buy and support, buy and breakout, buy and retest. So, ngayon nasa resistance, it's a pass. I believe yung reason, yung main catalyst kung bakit nagkaroon ng up move to last Friday is because of the dividend yield, diba, na they released na, if I'm not mistaken, around 9%. More mga 9.08%. This is almost the same dividends na nirelease nila, this one, itong part na to. This one, last March, is around 14%. And this year, ang i-release naman nila is 9%. Most probably, yung main driver of that big dividend yield is because of its earnings.
Ikaw Ed, ang tingin mo sa GMA7?
Yup. So, agree ako kay Matt. So, yun, nasa resistance siya. So, una, trend. So, yung long-term trend niya, uptrend. Pero yung medium to short-term, parang sideways lang eh. So ngayon, yun nga, tumama sa resistance. So yung pattern recognition-wise, tinitingnan ko is parang nag-form na siya ng cup. So possible ba na mag-form ng handle? So if mag-form ng handle, baka pwedeng doon ako mag-participate since yun nga, rule of 3 din. So 1, 2, 3. Lalagay ko to sa watchlist ko, yung GMA7.
Yeah. So same lang ulit. Matagal na yun namin share-chart to si GMA7. Tsaka all-time high kasi. So, potential leader talaga. So, ako, if mag-break yan above 1630, 1650, isa to sa mga pinaka-priority ko kung sa local market. Tapos kung yung RSI, if ilabas mo yung RSI tapos mag-plot ka ng parang downtrend na line, if ma-break din yun, parang ayun, tsaka mag-RSI 70. Parang additional conviction para sa GMA7. Oh, although since ang magiging approach ko diyan sa selling, since yung nga merong dividends, tas tingin ko yung elections sobrang priced in na yung word na yun para sa GMA 7. Ise-sell ko siguro sa rally. Kunyari mag-extended na rally. Parang ise-sell ko into strength rather than hawakan for a bigger move. Just knowing kasi dahil may dividends. So,
Correct.
ganun ko siya approach.
Kasi what, guys, Investa community, no? If you're new in trading, baka kasi pag may dividends, okay, pag may dividends, what you're expecting, at least what you should expect is, for every dividend yield, okay, for every dividend yield, let's say malaki yan, you expect the price to go higher. Okay, that's the first bias, that's the first strategy. However, once dumating na yung X date, what you need to understand sa dividend yield is the X date. Okay, X date, pinapakita ng Investa, this one, April 20. So, pagdating ng April 20, okay, pagdating ng April 20, since nakuha na ng mga trader, ng mga investor, yung 9% div yield, given the fact na let's assume na it's 15.90, the 9% is for the 16 pesos for the 16 pesos, mag-a-adjust yan. If let's say umakyat to 17 to 18 pesos, mag-a-adjust yung yield mo. Okay, the more na market yung price mo. So, going back, when it comes to dividend yield, what you need to understand is, kung gaano kalaki yung marireceive mong dividends, okay, yun yung ina-expect mo na on the day itself, yun yung ina-expect mong gap down. And that's the same goes what happened dun sa GMA 7 last year, no? This is a 14% up, in-announce yung dividends, and then yung meron ng ex-div, nagkaroon ng gap down. Syempre, in hindsight, umakyat yung stock. Hindi natin alam yun. In hindsight, umakyat yan. Pero, bro Matt, should we expect this GMA 7 na gap up, biglang ex-div, gap down, and then umakyat? Hindi natin alam. Hindi natin alam kung same yung mangyayari before. So yeah, that's my input lang sa GMA 7.
Yun. So next naman natin to crypto naman from Rainerism, Luna.
Okay. Luna. Gusto natin yung Luna, no? Bakit? Bro Ed, bakit gusto natin yung Luna?
Yup. So yan, kaya nga nung sinabi ko kanina, even if walang ginagawa sa crypto, if di ka makatrade, at least magbantayan yung mga relative strength names. So one of them is Luna, yung showing relative strength. So if makikita nyo yung other crypto names, bumabagsak, pero tingnan nyo naman yung Luna, nag-rally pa. Yep. So yun, relative strength.
Nice. So at least ito yung fundamental wise, at least ang ganda ng fundamentals for Luna. And also the reason kung bakit kahit na nalalaglag for the past 1 month, 3 weeks yung cryptocurrency, itong Luna is currently holding or even going higher. Okay? Now, going back to basic, are we on the support, resistance, or even on the breakout or retest? On the on the bigger picture, if you zoom out, you're currently in an uptrend. So it's very clear. Now, next question is, when do I enter? When do I enter? Currently at your support level. So that's actually the best time for you to participate since currently at the support level. You can adjust easily your stop limit para syempre protected yung capital nyo. And then of course, next resistance level na tinitingnan natin for Luna, it's just around there, let's say previous high. Diba? Previous high, yun yung tinitingnan natin. But at least for Luna, strong one, kung merong opportunity, you grab it. Kasi other than Luna, syempre, yung iba volatile na. Though may mga opportunities sa iba, but again, sino yung unang tatakbo? Sino yung in an uptrend? Sino yung malakas? Luna is the one.
So, same sentiments na ulit sa Luna. So, ilang beses, siguro for the past 3 weeks, na-share ko na rin na isa to sa mga largest positions ko. Ngayon, siguro di ko na-share ulit yung execution kasi almost same lang naman. Pero ang inaantay ko lang is pag ma-break niya yung 100. So, twice na sinubukan pero nag-fail. Right? So, let's see if third time's the charm. Pati para sa RSI, may falling wedge din. So, yun lang talaga inaantay ko. Pag nag-break na 100 ulit, expect na I'll probably add a smaller tranche, Kasi the way I tranche is parang inverted ay sorry,
Correct.
tama. Mali. The way I tranche is yung pinakahuling tranche palagi maliit lang. So I don't want to run up yung average price ko todo. So yun, just waiting lang. But yung nga, sabi nila, relative strength lead ito si Luna.
Parang ganyan yung tranching mo, no? Big one here. And then the more na you average up, and then yung kailangan maintindihan ng ng viewers natin. Hindi as I learn from trading different financial market, no? Yung laging mali natin, and even ako when I'm starting out is baliktad. Parang pa ganyan. 'Di ba? Parang kung kailan umaakyat na yung hawak mo, yung position mo, dun ka malaking bumobomba kasi nga you become more greedy. However, as you learn and as you experience trading losses, of course, as you journal also, better if ganyan yung strategy mo. Big chunks sa ilalim, and then the moment na umaakyat yan, palit yung position size mo. Hindi yung ganito. Kasi ito din yung moment na, ito yung criteria for you to fail in trading eh. Baliktad yung baliktad yung mindset mo when it comes to averaging up or even tranching.
So ito, next naman, from Life Hacker, KNC, USD.
KNC, this is for cryptocurrency, no? I think yung KNC, parang bro Ed, tumatakbo to ng the past 3 weeks ata.
Yup, so rin yan eh, relative strength din eh.
Diba? Nice. Ikaw bro Ed, ano sa tingin mo?
Yup, for KNC, so number 1, so kita naman, medium term trend, uptrend siya. So madadrawingan mo yan ng uptrend line eh. So for support and resistance, so ang tinitingnan kong support area for KNC is around yung 2.7 area. So yun yung parang may neckline yan. So for resistance naman, ayan, mag-all-time high na ba to? Mag-all-time high na. Pero yan, must watch out naman for resistance is yung 3.6 to 4.35 na area, which is yun na nga yung after nyan, all-time high na. Tapos, so far, okay siya, pero ang concerning lang is yung habang nag-uptrend siya right now, bumababa yung volume. So yun, lang din, point out lang din kasi ayaw natin na if umaakit, bumababa yung volume. So, sign of weakness din yan.
Perfect.
Pero still, relative strength and add ko to sa watch list ko. Yep.
Nice. Gusto ko bro Ed yung binanggit mo. That's a golden nugget for everyone watching now. Kasi for every issues, mapa-stock or even cryptocurrency, pag umaakyat, di ba? The moment na umaakyat, lumiliit yung volume, baka parang may mali. Di ba dapat, the more na umaakyat, dapat nagsaspike pa rin yung volume. Pero just applying the volume range na meron tayo for Investa, at least as you can see here, yung merong big volume is at this level, even before on the breakout. Okay? Breakout. Pero after niya umakyat, nagda-dry yung volume niya, which is again, what Ed mentioned, medyo concerning para sa akin.
Yun. So, di na ako mag-comment. Maganda na comments na naman para marami pa tayong makuha na charts. So, ito from Jairus Serrano. Nickel. Balik tayo sa local market. Nickel naman.
Ito na yung pinag-usapan natin kanina. We focus on mining in oil sector, who is our number 1 pick. Diba? Sino yung hintayin natin? Parang basketball, you're number 1 in the draft. Ito yung malakas, ito yung team na malakas. Sino yung kukunin mo dyan sa team na yan? That's Nickel Asia. But, next question is, okay, Bro Matt, given the fact na malakas na, yan yung focus, siya yung leader, siya yung mukhang tatakbo, siya yung mukhang aakyat, when do I participate? We back to basics. Are we currently at the support level? Are we currently at the resistance or even at the breakout or even on the retest? Currently, of course, we passed your support level. Okay, malayo na yan. Next is nasa resistance ba or are we going to break out? As of now, hindi clear kasi 'di ba? applying your classical technical analysis, what you want to see for a stock, and of course, for you to participate with a precise entry point, what you want is basis or consolidation pattern. Ano po ibig sabihin yan? Ibig sabihin po niyan is yung tipong nagsa-sideways. Yes, nag-hold sa support level. What we want is for it to consolidate maybe here. Tingnan natin kung merong tatamaan ng moving averages. Yan, no? Okay. We apply our moving averages. Let's say ganyan. 20-day. What we are expecting for before we participate, given the fact na malakas yan, number 1 pick natin yan, or we go, dito, yan yung forward test na natin. Ganyan yung gusto natin makita. Consolidate before we can participate. Hindi yung tipong akyat, hahabol ka, near the resistance level, dyan ka palang bibili, then sira na agad yung strategy mo. So at least my bias for Nickel Asia, yes, it's a strong one, number 1 pick, yun yung leader. But should I participate agad next week? Not yet. I'm waiting for it na gumawa muna ng consolidation pattern before I can participate. Since naiwanan na ako ng support level eh. But at least catalyst-wise, ano yung magdadrive dyan dun sa price niya going higher? Of course, number 1, the mining oil. Mining na sinay ng administration 2 weeks ago or last week, and of course yung sa nickel spot, yan lagi nickel spot prices, 'di ba? All-time high, sobrang taas na market. Yan naman lagi yung main driver. Of course, main driver for revenues as well and earnings.
So, ako naman sa nickel, same lang din eh. At this point, hindi muna ako papasok agad. Parang mag-aantay muna ako. Yung sabi ni Matt, 'di ba, consolidation. So, parang kung ilalatag mo yung book ni Minervini, nagmumukha siyang pwede mag-top handle if kukuha ka sa first conso bago umabot sa high. Yun yung parang cheat area mo. So, ako, patience lang, di ba? Wala pang setup eh. Though, ayun nga, may mga catalyst pa rin. Di ba? If di naman na lift yung mga sanctions sa Russia and everything, parang may medium term na upside pa sa nickel. So, inaantay ko lang mag-setup ng maganda. So, paano naman, siguro, Ed, let's say the other nickel-related na names like Mark and FNI, paano mo sila ina-approach?
Ayun, actually, may comment din ako for nickel stocks. Kasi yung nickel stocks, sinusundan nila yung price movement ng nickel LME futures eh. So, if di nyo narinig, yun nga yung may parang naglalaban na short squeeze versus yung in-stake. So yun, expect na super volatile talaga yung mga nickel stocks. Pero for if ko-compare ko nickel, Mark, tsaka FNI, siguro magsistick na lang ako sa nickel since yun yung may pinakamalaking volume. So mas prefer ko talaga yung mga stocks na mas malalaki yung value traded. So yun, compared sa nickel versus Mark FNI, nickel na lang.
Oh. Tsaka si Nickel yung leader, di ba? Sina FNI, Mark, sila yung mga laggard eh.
Kumbaga parang ginagaya lang nila si susundan lang.
Susundan lang din yan. So, parang kung titignan mo, almost the same price structure niya, di ba? Up move, laki ng inakyat, then lalim. Di ba? Almost the same. Almost the same. Currently, above your 20-day EMA or even at your 10-day EMA. Same expectation, same view, same bias, same strategy. With Nickel Asia or even sa FNI. So I expect this to consolidate muna before we can participate. Pero let's say, again, yung strategy, if naipit ka dito at the high level, ganito naman lagi eh. What we teach in Open Journal, if naipit ka, your first strategy is not to be greedy and have a gain. Okay? Remove that bias first. Your first strategy is to break even for you to participate. Kasi nga in trading, ang hirap pag tinatamaan yung trading psychology mo, mahirapan ka to execute it, lalo na if galing sa ipet or even ipet. Again, yung strategy kanina na what we mentioned, it's more of you're coming from a zero position sa Nickel Asia, FNI, or even Mark Ventures. Now, if you're ipet, your first strategy is to break even. Huwag kayo maging greedy. But going back again, to answer the question, FNI, Mark Ventures, the same strategy. I expect this to consolidate. But looking at kung sino ba yung mas mauuna, sino yung mas may strength tumakbo agad. Of course, we focus on the volume, value traded, and that's Nickel Asia.
So yun, that's for nickel. So next naman natin si Ditto. Pero before we move on to Ditto. Teka lang, before we move on to Ditto, gusto ko lang i-plug ng sobrang bilis, guys. Bukas na magsisimula yung Investa Fest 2022, and of course, one of our speakers, ayan, si Bro Matt Flores. So hopefully panoorin niyo yung talk niya. I think it will be released on the second or third day if I'm not mistaken. So ito na. Right? It's happening tomorrow. We're super excited para sa lahat ng attendees natin. It's free. It's something we do para sa Investa community. That's the goal here is not to make money or anything. It's just really to be able to connect and reach as many Filipinos as we can, right? And connect them to the best entrepreneurs, investment specialists, right? Personal finance people. Diba? So kita naman yung caliber speaker natin, Boss Dennis Uy from CEO, of course, Boss Edward Lee, right? Founder, chairman of the board ng CUL, and the rest of our speakers. Pat nyo na lang. All you have to do is, kung mahilig kayo sa burger, founder ng Zarks, andyan din. So, all you have to do, and dito na rin yung yung schedule natin, pwede nyo i-spot dito. And again, it's 100% free. May option to do it free. May option na VIP. Kapag VIP ka, meron kang lifetime access sa mga talks. Tapos meron ka din access sa live Q&A natin. So hopefully, I can see you guys there. Just head over to www.investagrams.com/investafest. And again, may option para libre. So, andito na sila. Dinala na namin yung mga pinakamalulupit sa industriya para sa inyo. Hindi madali gawin yon, pero ginawa namin para sa inyo and it's free. So hopefully we can see you there. It's happening tomorrow. Right? So, yun. And of course, major shout out sa mga partners natin and our major partners at Ramen 2 Trade Asia and of course, Open Journal. So, yun. Yun lang yung quick plug ko. So, stop
Nice.
na yung show ko. Balik ko na sa'yo. Share mo, Matt.
Nice. Nice. Just want to promote also yung my talk for the Investa Fest. No? If you're an aspiring portfolio manager or you want to become a successful trader, that's actually the topic that they discuss ko. No? My journey, your journey to becoming a full-time portfolio manager and a trader. Basically, what I've discussed there is the difficulties, challenges, what you need to prepare, how much is the capital that I need, ano yung mga kailangan kong consider, mga things to consider for you to have that confidence na this is the time for me to go full-time, being a trader, even a portfolio manager. Again, thank you, Toma, for that opportunity.
Yun.
Okay, going back.
Joining us. So, game, dito.
Sige, dito. So, kita naman yung screen ko. Dito yung
Yep.
chart. Here. Okay. So, at least, we zoom out for dito. Are we in a downtrend? Yes. Are we in a support? Near the support level. Okay, wala tayo sa resistance or even sa breakout or even sa retest. So, at least yung tinitingnan natin, yung what we saw in dito, this is your continuation pattern, applying your classical TA continuation pattern. That's what we call a falling wedge. Diba? However, Bro Matt, falling wedge, that's a continuation pattern going higher. Pero bakit ayaw umakyat? I mean, hindi ko rin alam. Maybe fundamentals or even the catalyst on reason kung bakit siya hindi tumutuloy or even had a retracement of 20 or even 30% level. Now, if you take a look, asan yung support natin for dito? This is your big support level. Diyan na natin tignan. Dun sa previous low. Okay? My question is this the best time for me to buy? As of now, I would say no. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing for this to form a base before I can participate. Pero pag ipit, let's say, dito ka bumili sa breakout na to or even dito na sa level na to, dito na sa level na to. What I mentioned kanina is your strategy is to break even muna. Should I expect dito to move higher like this year? Should I expect this to move at 9 pesos or even at 18 pesos? May probability, but let's stick first on what we are seeing now. what we are seeing now is currently you have a resistance confluence of your volume this at this level, which is at 630 or even papunta sa 7 pesos mo. Meaning, if you're coming from a downtrend, like I mentioned kanina, you don't expect to move it kaagad ng mabilisan. Kasi maraming naipit on the left side eh. Diba? So your expectation for dito is for it to go sideways or even may mga choppy, may volatility pa. Kasi most probably may magbebenta, may bibili, may magbebenta kasi ang daming naipit on the left side eh. Itong left side na to. Diba? So, should I expect this to go up move, down move, or go sideways? As of now, my expectation and looking at the chart, I'm expecting this to go sideways muna. Hindi ko alam kung gaano katagal. Siyempre, it's all probabilities. This trading game is all probabilities. My expectation for this one is, yan, consolidation muna dyan sa level na yan.
Ikaw bro, Ed, tingin mo.
Yup. For dito, so yun, same naman sa view ni Bro Matt. So yung trend niya yun, long-term downtrend, tapos short-term nagsa-sideways. Pero note, ang masasabi ko dyan is, if you compare it with other telcos, si dito is laggard. So if tiningnan mo yung chart ni Converge, chart ni Globe, sila nagrarally na. Meanwhile dito, bagsak pa rin, nasa support area pa rin eh. So if you want to trade telco, so I suggest na lang, Converge, Globe, or even Tel. So yun lang naman.
Oh. So same lang din. Sino to? Si Converge pala. So dito same lang din kay Mate. Ako, to be honest, matagal na akong pass kay dito eh kasi daming ipit diyan eh. Parang kailangan talaga ng matinding catalyst para to push prices higher. Pero siguro kung short-term trade opportunity, kung zoom in mo dun sa parang sideways base na ginagawa niya sa ilalim. Sabi nga ni Matt, pwede mo siya i-range trade, di ba? Let's say, pick up mo somewhere close to 5, tapos i-range trade mo to 610, 630, pwede. Pero for a longer term move higher, parang malabo pa eh. So, parang short-term range opportunity lang yung available para ngayon. Kasi daming ipit at higher prices eh. So, ang daming resistances na kailangan labanan o kailangan talunin para, di ba, bumalik sa glory days dito.
Correct. So, ito yung mga support and resistance. So, guys, Investa community, if you're looking for strong ones, you look for the uptrending issues kasi mas madali yung i-trade eh, di ba? Mas madaling i-trade. Yes, I agree with Toma na may chance na umakyat to 617 pero mas maliit versus the others. Given the fact that the sentiment, the prices itself, maraming naipit. So, mas volatile, mas mahirap. So, if ever ganyan, just look for mas malakas na issues, diba? Within the local market.
So, yun. Next naman natin ito. Balik tayo sa crypto from Gibson.
SLP, anong gagawin natin dyan? Ang problem for SLPs, it's catalyst, it's fundamentals. Because of its unlimited supply, diba? And also the reason, kahit na unlimited, na parang magre-reverse na yan. Diba? Magre-reverse na yan. You have your unlimited bullish divergences, which is a sign of reversal. You have your continuation pattern. And this is this is a problem with SLP, no? And ngayon ko lang nakita to. Ngayon lang ako nakakita na kahit na merong on the technical side, you have a bias that it will move higher, let's say falling wedge, about unlimited bullish divergence. That's a catalyst for it to go higher on the technical side. On the fundamental side, which is a catalyst, it's unlimited supply, demand, diba? So meaning, lahat biniburn niya eh. So that's actually the factor na kailangan nyo din tignan for SLP only. Now, moving back, ano currently? Are we on a downtrend? Yes, we are on a downtrend and we apply our trend line resistance. Okay? That's your trend line resistance. If I'm not mistaken, this trend line resistance is also confluence of your 200-day EMA. Diba? 200-day EMA. Now, going back to the short-term support or at least bias or strategies. Currently, nagbe-base siya dyan. That's your support level. So currently, nagbe-base siya dyan sa level na yan. Okay, so if you want to participate, or at least yung tinitignan mo, let's say you're an Axie manager, bro Matt, are we expecting this to move higher? Like this one, bumalik dito sa level na to? Pwede naman over the long period of time, but let's see. Just applying our volume range, no? And marami ditong ano eh, may resistance level ka dito. Of course, meron kang resistance level dito and you have your resistance level here. So my bias is we are going in the sideways short term unless we break this resistance level. Itong level na to, which is also most probably confluence of your 200-day EMA. Kasi pwede mangyari, you're currently at the support, tumakbo, nag-break out, nag-retest before moving higher. Gaano kalayo yung itatakbo niya? Hindi ko rin alam. Okay, at least what we are expecting, at least what our bias is, this is your resistance. You also have your resistance level here. Yan yung mga tatamaan niyang resistance area. Okay? So yeah, that's for SLP.
Ako, isa lang comment ko sa SLP, pasok ko dito kasi ano eh, daming ipit. Tapos,
Baka nagtanong Axie manager, no? Or Axie player.
Ano rin eh. Mas marami kasing maganda eh. So, ako bakit ko pipilitin na ito i-trade? At least from a trader perspective, not an Axie manager perspective. So, ayun, dami maganda. Waves, Luna, Avax, GMT. Dami maganda. So, personally, paso ako kay SLP. Ikaw ba, Ed?
Yup, same din for SLP. Since downtrend siya and hindi ko talaga gusto yung chart niya eh. Pass din ako. SLP.
Correct.
Yun. So,
Alam ko
next
nakakainip,
natin,
diba? Alam ko nakakainip dun sa SLP, but I believe what they need to resolve dito sa SLP is the supply for it to go higher. And if I'm not mistaken, next year pa yan yung catalyst for that.
Alright, next, speaking of waves, ito from Colleen, waves.
Okay. Waves. Okay. So we remove all the indicators and just focus on the basic ones. So, na-invalidate na, meaning na-invalidate na yung malaking base ng waves. Ano yung malaking base ng wave? Which is this one. Just use your parallel lines to get your resistance level and then draw your support level. So, this is your malaking base. Okay? So, it is moving uptrend now after niya ma-invalidate yung resistance, after niya ma-break yung resistance level. Now, next question. Is this the best time or is this the best time for me to participate now? If now, back to basics tayo, buy on support, buy on breakout, buy on retest. Nasa support ba tayo? As of now, wala on the bigger picture. But at least what we are seeing sa waves is currently nagko-consolidate or nagko-consolidate near your previous resistance level or the breakout point. So, Bro Matt, should I expect this to move lower? Pwede rin? Or should I expect this na magkaroon ng breakout from this level? Pwede rin. Before I participate, let's say, two option na tinitingnan ko, no, if wala pa akong position. Two option is this one, retest. Second option for me to participate is the breakout of this level. Okay? Bro Matt, if let's say, dito ako bumili sa breakout na to, saan yung next resistance level ko? My next resistance level is just the previous resistance, which is this one. Okay? Now, let's use our risk and reward ratio. So just apply it. Your reward is 20%. Kung diyan ka sa breakout, your risk is maybe this one. So mas mataas pa rin yung yung reward mo. So for waves, at least two options yung tinitingnan ko, and of course my bias.
Ikaw bro Ed?
Yup. For waves, yan. One of our relative strength names. So, yan yung isa sa nasa watchlist ko and yan yung isa sa binabantayan ko rin. Kasi yung waves, if makikita nyo, almost all-time high na eh. Other cryptos bumabagsak, si waves papunta ng all-time high. Same with Luna. So for waves, ganun din yung trend line na drinawin ni Bro Matt. Yun din ang tinitingnan ko for possible entry. And yung upside nga is same din, yung previous high which is 41.8 or 42. So yun yung for waves.
Yun. So, same lang din ako kay Waves. Nakita ko lang to dahil binanggit nung huling town hall ng Open Journal. So, ganda nung parang very tight niyang post. Kung nilagay mo sa early, nag-plot ka ng base, meron siyang throw under or meron siyang bear trap. So, naantay ko lang na ma-break niya yung 34. Tapos siguro, consider ko for a potential entry. So, bago sa next chart natin, meron tayong question from Bulo sa or si Boss Mark. May question siya for you, Matt and Ed. Paano daw yung fundamental analysis sa cryptocurrency market? How can you know that a coin is fundamentally sound?
Correct. So meron, at least for Open Journal, that's what we discussed. We have a specific topic for that one. Number one is you have yung laging tinitingnan natin, syempre, volume or sino yung investor. This is the same goes with issues in the equity market. Meron bang volume? Meron bang acquisition or merong disposition or merong removal? At least, siguro for cryptocurrency fundamental or yung catalyst, yung reason kung bakit may driver going higher is kung sino yung investor. Malaki ba yung pinondo niya sa isang project na yan? Kasi at the end of the day, aside from Bitcoin, aside from Ethereum, Luna, AVAX, the rest are more speculation diba? The rest we're just seeing it in front of our eyes. It's through the internet versus sa equity market na if you go outside, ay maraming tao sa Jollibee, ay maraming pa rin gumagamit ng Meralco, ay marami pa rin gumagamit ng Manila. We can feel it, diba? Versus sa cryptocurrency na, when it comes to fundamentals, ang nakikita lang natin, it's more of, nakikita natin through the internet. So, again, going back, ano yung main driver or catalyst? Number one, is the investor. Sino-sino yan? Gaano kalaki yung fund na ilalagay nila? Pangalawa, background ng founders. Okay? The same goes with any companies that you want to invest, any businesses you want to venture out. You always look for, ito bang founders na to is very credible. Okay? Very honest. Okay? If wala yun, syempre, ano yung reason for you to invest in? So those two na tinitingnan natin, no? And of course, pangatlo is the price action. That's the most important part as of now when it comes to cryptocurrency. Adoption is one also. Diba? Kaya nga, Bitcoin, hedge for inflation, Ethereum, because of ang tawag dito, yung usage, yung utility niya. Okay? Number one, again, going back to the question, number one is the funding itself. Second is the founder. Are they credible? Second is the utilization. Diba? May use ba talaga yan? Yung waves ba na yan, merong use yan? Yung AVAX na ba yan? Yung Luna ba na yan? Meron ba talagang utilization yan? Baka kasi it's more of speculation lang Nasasabihin ni Bro Matt, sasabihin ni Bro Ed, sasabihin ni Toma na, this coin, this token is for this one. But it's more of speculation unless meron talaga siyang real utilization. Like for example, yung SLP, yung AXS, yung Bitcoin, yung Ethereum, yung AVAX, lahat yan may utilization And that's also the reason kung bakit over the long period of time, diba? Over the long period of time, mag-bear market, mag-crash yung market, sila yung mag-stay dyan. Again, going back to the catalyst, number one, because of the funding, because of the investors na nagpondo mismo. Second is because of the founders. Third is the utilization. So I believe that those three are the most important for any issues sa cryptocurrencies.
Ed, do you have anything to add to that?
Yep. For funda ng crypto yun, same. Ayun, number one yung adoption, kung gaano karaming gumagamit. And number two yung team, syempre, if credible ba sila, if mga dati ba silang nag-work sa Google, ganun. And siguro additional tip na lang din paano makahanap ng mga funda about crypto is number one, meron sa Binance Research. Number two, ako personally, ito yung ginagamit ko, yung kay Coin Bureau sa YouTube.
Tama.
So, yun, usually if na-cover niya, if naintindihan ko ano yung use case ng crypto, para sa akin, Honda watchlist ko na yan. So yun lang.
The best yun, yung Coin Bureau.
Yup,
The best
Galing,
yun.
no?
si Guy, solid yun, solid.
Lupit nun.
Galing.
Spot nyo yun, YouTube channel, Coin Bureau. Probably top 1 to 3 best YouTube channels
Yes, sir.
in relation to crypto. Probably the best para sa mga newbies, in my opinion.
Sobrang daling intindihin ng mga ng mga terms, mga analogies, sobrang daling intindihin.
Galing. Entertaining pa. So, next. So guys, we have time to go for 5 more. Nakahalos at kalating oras tayo. 5 last na chart requests. Feel free to send in some questions and maybe we can answer a few after. So sticking with crypto from JP Zamora, GMT.
GMT. This one, GMT. Tama?
GMT.
Pero tama, GMT, this one.
Yup.
Okay. So at least for GMT, at least I believe kakalist lang din neto sa Binance, no. So may FOMO, let's say hindi ka nakabili, nakikita mo may mga malalaking candlestick, but at least going back to the basic, are we on the support? Not yet. Are we on the resistance? Most probably yes. This is your resistance level. Okay? So, tingnan natin kung is this your support level now? Itong part na to. Okay? Or are we forming a, let's say dito. Pero parang hindi, parang sa akin bitin. So at least short-term view ko na tinitingnan ko, next question mo most likely, is this the best time for me to participate? For me, not yet. Kasi nga, wala ka pa sa support, wala ka pa sa breakout, wala ka pa sa test. Okay? So, kasi may tendency, may probability din na pwede rin siyang gumawa ng ganyan yun. Let's say, fail dito. Pwede rin na, let's say, dito mag-hold. This is your support level. Again, if forward test tayo. So, pwede mangyari is mag-consolidate here, then that's the time you can participate. Pwede rin mangyari, another bias from our end is, given the fact na may rejection yan, pangatlo na, pwedeng mangyari bumalik all the way here. And that's the best entry as long as mag-hold yan. Okay? Pero let's say, kung dito mag-hold, you can also tranche. Okay? And then, your next tranche is the breakout. So for me, I'm expecting this in the short term to consolidate muna unless we break this resistance level.
Yun. So, ikaw, Ed.
Yup. For GMT, ayan, kita naman, super lakas din. Pero, ang gusto ko lang sabihin dito is, dapat if trade nyo to, treat it as a momentum play lang. Kasi baka mamaya, iswing i-hold na parang position trade. Pero kasi yung moves na ganyan, parang momentum trading siya eh. So, maganda dyan, gamitan ng intraday. At the same time, quick lang mag-take profit and mag-cut. So, yun lang for GMT.
Same sentiments. Hindi na ako mag-comment. Hindi na comments yun ng Matt tsaka Ed. Next.
Just to add, since I mentioned ni Bro Ed, being if you're trading this, make sure na you're trading as a momentum trader. Meaning, sabi kasi yan laging sinasabi natin sa Open Journal that momentum trader, high risk, high reward. You should expect the volatility to happen almost every hour, almost every day. Hindi yan yung tipong, if you're a swing trader, yung number of days niya na yung volatility, mas matagal. Pag momentum, you expect na mas volatile yan kasi nga momentum eh. So it requires you heads up, okay? And for your action, if you are participating in a momentum setup, okay, make sure yung focus nyo is 100% level. Hindi yan yung pwedeng, I'm trading momentum setup, hindi muna gumagalaw in the first 10 minutes, 5 minutes, labas muna ako. Tapos balikan ko na lang. No, you're trading momentum. Your focus, your discipline, your patience, andyan dapat yan 100%. So comment lang.
Solid. So next naman natin from Trey. APE. APE.
Okay. Ito yung sa ano. Okay. Meron ng cheat sheet. Diba? Currently, Mas makikita yung galaw nito if ever, mas makikita yung galaw sa lower time frame. Actually, binabantayan ko din to. Mas makikita ko yung galaw. For 8 at least, remove natin lahat no, para mas clear. Going back to the basics, asan tayo? Support, resistance, as a breakout. We draw our... Okay, dyan natin drawing yan. Oh, perfect. Okay. Currently at your support level and this is your resistance. So, lagay natin. Para mas clear sa inyo guys, mas makikita nyo. So, meron tayong resistance level dyan sa level. Okay? And if you draw it, currently in an uptrend naman yan eh. Mas clear yan pagka ano. Mas clear yan sa lower time frame. Mas kita yung galaw sa lower time frame. Okay? But, my expectation for ape, just drawing your support and resistance, I want to participate dito. Kaya actually, meron akong limit dito near, actually dito sa level na to, near the support level. Okay? Kasi, again, going back to basics, I want to buy on support, buy on breakout, and buy on retest. Aside from that, hindi ako magpa-participate. So, my expectation is, we go sideways from here, unless we break this level, tamaan to, ma-invalidate yung resistance level, then we might see a move higher. So that's actually my expectation for ape. I think yung main catalyst for this one is of course the BAYC. Diba? This is their main token utilization na gagamitin, basically.
Do you have anything to add to that, Ed?
Yup, siguro point out ko na lang din yung sa ape. Nandun yung chart niya kasi para siyang VCP ni Mark Minervini. So if makikita niyo yung from March 19 to March 24, di ba parang nag-cup, tapos nag-tighten pa yung range lalo from 24 to March 27. So expect ko if nag-break around 14.6, 14.7 area, possible na magka-rally. So yun yung binabantay ko for 8.
So same ape sa mga heavily binabantayan ko tsaka GMT. So ito, meron tayong question from Rainerism. Okay, so ang tanong niya is, how do you know what sectors are strong based on the current economic environment?
Correct. So for at least for cryptocurrency, bro Ed, you can also add, for cryptocurrency, for me, ang hirap tignan yung buong sector unless you're looking for a leader, sino yung mas strong ones. Kasi ang focus lang naman lagi ng tao is BTC, Ethereum, and altcoins. Diba? Versus if you're looking for sa local market, sa Philippine market, sa US market, if I'm not mistaken, hindi ako ganun ka-focus sa US market. But if I'm not mistaken, yung energy sector malakas din. Shipping sector, baka may move din for the US market. Hindi ako 100% sure, but for the Philippine market, ang tinitingnan ko lagi, kung sino yung merong strong one, sino yung leader, I just look at sa chart mismo. So I have here, on the right side of my screen, yung PSE sector, I just look kung sino yung leader basically. Sino yung leader meaning, sino yung above 20-day EMA, sino yung above 50-day EMA, sino yung above 100-day EMA. Aside doon, like for example, daanan natin very quickly. Okay? Ilagay ko lahat ng indicators na ginagamit ko. Mabilis lang. So, finance sector, above your 20-day and 50-day, strong one, up. Holding sector, below your 20-day EMA, pass. Industrial sector, below your 20-day EMA, pass, mahina. Mining and oil, above your 20-day, above your 10-day EMA, good. So, finance and mining and oil. Property sector, consolidating, but still below your 20 and 50-day EMA, consolidating within your 100-day EMA. So, pwede na. Next, services sector. Nag-below 200, nagtatry mag-rally, but at least this is a weak rally for me. Kasi nga, hindi pa siya above dun, hindi pa almost the same itsura ng financial sector mo, ng mining oil sector mo, and even the property sector. So those are the top 3 na pwede mong tignan. So from there, if your focus is bottom-up approach, again, the financial market, being a trader, you should identify kung anong type of trader or investor ka. Are you more of a top-down or bottom-up? Okay, top-down kasi you start from the macro sector, mga ganyan, before you go into individual issues. So, if your focus is top-down, your focus is financial, mining and oil, and of course, property. If you're a bottom-up trader, bottom-up approach, yun na, yung mga na-mention kanina, Nickel Asia, may mga opportunities na ganun. Okay, so I hope that is clear.
Ikaw, Ed.
Yup, same process lang naman with Matt. So to simplify lang, kung ano yung mga sector na above 50-day, yun yung mas strong.
Ako naman ano nga ba yung tanong? How do you know what sectors are strong based on strong current economic environment? Ako kasi bottom-up yung approach ko eh. Hindi kasi ako want to analyze parang, ano kaya upside the sector na to, tapos i-research ko. I let the leading stock show me ano nga ba yung malakas na sector. So, for example, this recent example, yung mga mining stocks, di ba? May kita mo na sino yung mga malakas eh. If you look at nickel, while the market was declining, si nickel was breaking out. So that leads you kung sino ba yung malakas. Then you can look, sino ba yung mga kasabot ni nickel? Andun si Mark, andun si FNI, you can look at SEC. Know these things. So, ganun ko siya ina-approach. So, tsaka ko aaralin kung ano nga ba yung kaganapan sector na to. Once makita ko na, lakas nito, anong sector ba to? Diba? Or even sa crypto, lakas nito, ano ba yung kwento nito? Layer 1 ba to? Et cetera, et cetera. So, ganun ko siya ina-approach. Siyempre, nakakatulong, kasi hindi naman sobrang deep yung knowledge ko sa macro stuff. Siyempre, nakakatulong yung mga town halls ni Javi. Kahit siguro mga 2 years bago umonti yung pag-nosebleed ko, nagigets ko na yung mga sinasabi niya. Pero doon na, di ko nagigets. Pero inaral ko lang din talaga. So, ayun.
Nice. Perfect.
Right. So, siguro may time pa tayo for one more chart and then we can move on to yung raffle ng OJ for the VIPs ng Summit. So, maybe we can end everything with looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Okay. So, yun yung last ba?
Bitcoin at Ethereum, last two.
And Philippine market, daanan natin. So, focus first on the Philippine market, at least in the short term, okay? If you zoom out naman, it's currently on the sideways, di ba? Clear naman yan eh. Nagko-consolidate lang naman yan eh, di ba? And if you adjust dyan lang naman yan eh. Okay, yan yung mga support level na tatamaan mo eh. If you zoom out. Okay? Now, if you zoom in the short term, ano yung tinitingnan natin? Of course, back to basics ulit para mas madali from your end, guys. So, are we on the support, resistance, or even on the retest? So, if you draw your support and resistance level, ayan, nagamitin natin. Oops. Medyo alanganin. But at least, nagkaroon ng rally after mag-hold yung support level na to, which is also your breakout point here sa level na to. So what happened here is nagkaroon ng exhaustion, nalaglag, nagcapitulate yung mga tao, and then bumalik and currently nearing your resistance level in the short term. Romat, should I expect this to move higher? This level or even go to 8,000, 9,000 pesos or 7,400 previous high? Not yet. Not yet. Okay? Kasi your price structure is currently below your resistance level. This is the same discussion na we've been talking the whole night, no? Na our expectation before it na umakyat, maging uptrend, what we want is a break of resistance. Break of this and then that's the time we can talk about na, okay, pwede na mag-previous resistance all the way to 7,400, all the way to 7,500. But, if let's say, consolidate dyan, resist dito sa level na yan, then I expect this to move lower. Okay? That's actually my view on a daily basis as a trader, as a portfolio manager. Should I expect this to move lower to, let's say, in the short term, should I expect this to move lower to 6,300 or even to 6,000 level? Yes, pwede naman. Okay? But at least what we are seeing right now is currently near the resistance level and break of each support level, then our bias turn dun sa next, this is the next support level, next support level. Okay? So those are the two sentiments na tinitingnan namin sa Philippine market. Okay? Yes, the catalyst is there. The reopening place there. The sector, ito yung focus natin sa sector. But let's go back. Anong sinasabi ng presyo? And as I learned since 2014 being a portfolio manager, talaga naintindihan ko na it's more of ang talagang binibigyan lang ng weight actually is the price movement itself. Yes, may macro, it will help you a lot. Yes, may fundamentals, earnings-wise, it will help you a lot. But focus on the price movement, lalo na if you're a trader. So that's for the local market. For the BTC, Ethereum, we go back to basics para hindi hindi masakit sa ulo, hindi mag-jumble, hindi tayo analysis paralysis, no? So at least what we are seeing right now is currently nasa resistance level ka. This is your resistance level, di ba? It's very clear. Bro Matt, are we on the support? Nasa resistance ba yan? Magbe-breakout na ba? It's very clear you are at the resistance level. This is your support. Okay? That's your support currently at your resistance level. Bro Matt, should I expect this to move higher dito sa level na to, which is your next resistance level? Yes, pwede naman. But before I go there, we make it simple. We don't apply any biases. Okay? But we focus on chart. We focus on the support and resistance. My bias will change na pwede na siya dito if we break this level. Since that's your resistance level. Unless merong resistance level dyan, unless hindi niya nabibreak yan, my bias, my strategy, my bias for BTC is it will just consolidate from here. Okay, so I hope that's clear. Again, yung answer ko, it's more of just looking at the price itself without any biases, without any fundamentals itself. Okay? Ethereum, para hindi analysis paralysis sa mga viewers natin. So for Ethereum, this is your resistance. So syempre na-break niya na yan. Now, let's take a look kung saan yung next resistance level. Next resistance level is, tingnan natin yung volume. Next resistance level is at this level. Sakto. Confluence. Yan. Confluence of your volume there. Yan. Perfect. So, going back to basics. Breakout, retest, kita naman. This is your support level. And then, if you want to participate, malayo na siya doon sa breakout or even sa entry point mo. Saan yung next resistance? Next resistance is you're just 6%, 7% higher. Okay? So, are you willing to risk? Are you willing to risk yung part na yan? And their cut level is at this level. Now, let's see. Ito yung cut level mo. Saan yung mas clear na cut level? This one. Or even, sakto, confluence of your breakout point. Now, let's see. Your reward is 7%. Again, just focusing on the price movement, the support and resistance, the basic ones. So, looking at the chart. So, are you going to execute? Diba? It's up to you if you're willing to risk. So, again, that's my view for Bitcoin, ESEI. For ETH pala, just want to add also na unless we break that level, then I expect this to consolidate muna. If we break that level, then we move higher. Again, just focusing on price movement muna without any biases. Bro Ed, anything to add?
Yep, I think nasabi naman na ni Bro Matt lahat. So to summarize lang, so watch out lang for crypto since yun nga near resistance level na, and right now hindi favorable yung risk reward ratio. So meron pa naman yung chance to enter once it pulls back. So at least bantayan natin yung pullback na low volume lang and healthy lang. So yun lang.
Yep.
Siguro last words from me before we move on sa mga paraffle natin. Ako, PSE, ganda na sinabi ni Matt. Siguro sa crypto na lang since mas active ako pagdating doon. Ako naman, I'm watching di ba nasa upper part tayo ng range sa may resistance. I'm watching very closely if mag-breakout si Bitcoin sa 46,000. Kasi if that happens, I in my opinion, think ko the other coins are gonna go crazy too. Di ba crazy, pero will probably break out from their bases too. Your Lunas, your Avalanche, your Waves, di ba? Yung mga leaders. So yan yung binabantayan ko very closely. So, tingin ko malaking make or break na week ito para sa cryptocurrency. Unless we just consolidate in the highs. But, yun, keeping a close eye on everything. Parang ito yung week na dapat nakatuto ka for potential executions, whether pang-cut or pang-bili or pang-add sa mga existing na positions. So, that's it from me. So, before we move on sa next part, like I mentioned a while ago, yung open journal, merong mga ipamimigay para sa mga VIPs natin ng Investa Summit. No, ng 3 winners of 1 month access to open journal. So bro Ed, para sa mga potentially manalo, di ba? Ano ba yung pwede nilang ma-expect, di ba, if ever manalo sila and maging part sila ng open journal community?
Yep, so this year marami kaming plano for open journal. Pero right now, kwentuhan ko yung onting teaser about OJ. So yun, expect na every month meron kaming town hall which is led by Javi. So macro insights about the market, crypto, local, and US. Tapos every week, nagre-release kami ng watch list. And at the same time, randomly nag-Discord live kami. So yun, to guide our members real time. And meron din kaming mga trade walkthroughs na nire-release para makita ng ibang members paano ba mag-execute yung mga open journal original members. So yun, and marami pang iba sa loob ng OJ. So yun.
Matt, do you have anything to add to that?
Yep. So just to add, thank you, bro Ed. So at least sa open journal, this year we have a lot of project na in store for for the community, our open journal family. Marami pa tayong i-announce. And on top of that, aside dun sa sinabi ni Bro Ed na we have a town hall once a month where we discuss everything, our strategies, our macro, our execution, our trade walkthrough. Everything. On top of that, we have our wala na tayong one-on-one coaching session, but it's more of a group coaching session on a weekly basis. That's on a weekly basis. Ang ginagawa namin, we are discussing everything actually. Okay? Afternoon and evening. And on top of that, we have a live charting session on a weekly basis also. So again, if you're starting out your trading journey, okay, you just want to check out Open Journal family, and yeah, let us know. Let us know if you have any help needed or meron kayong mga questions about Open Journal. Again, thank you for attending, everyone.
Yun, so before we move on to the raffle pala, guys, mga boss, if you enjoyed tonight's charting session, if gusto nyo, lagi tayo mga may guest sa susunod para hindi puro kami ni Renzo, comment naman kayo ng thank you, Matt and Ed. So appreciate namin yung time ninyo. It's a Sunday night, malapit na mag 10 o'clock. So yun, from behalf of me and Renzo and the team, thank you for joining us, Matt, tsaka Ed. And to everyone who want to check out Open Journal, puntahan nyo lang yung link na yan. Head over to investagrams.com/p/open-journal. So game, Renz, simulan na natin yung raffle natin ng 3 winners of 1 month access to Open Journal. So good luck. And ang mga qualified dito ay yung mga Investa Fest VIPs natin, and marami pa tayo mga ipamimigay na raffles para sa VIPs natin. Teka lang ayun. So game. So if you want sumama sa mga raffles in the future or during the Investa Fest period, just make sure naka-VIP ticket ka sa Investa Fest. So game, Renz, let's call on yung pinaka-unang winner natin. So yan, dami nag-thank you. Game. So to our first winner ng 1 month access to Open Journal, congratulations sa iyo, Boss Adik DP or ADICDB. Di ko lang paano pronounce, but yun, congratulations. Adik DP, panalo ka ng 1 month access. Mga usernames wala to, no? Username. So, pamay na lang if baka nanonood ka. Congrats, congrats. So, call on natin yung second winner. So, yun, hopefully makita namin kayo sa loob ng Open Journal community.
You know.
Our next winner. Naglag ba?
Naglag.
Oy, Renzo. Ito muna, meron nagtanong habang naglo-load si Renzo. Paano maging VIP? So all you have to do is attend our event. Go to this link, instagrams.com/investafest. Libre lang siya, but you can register with a VIP ticket. Pag VIP ka, part ka sa mga exclusive VIP raffles natin during the event. So, Renz? Kaya tonight, bro? De joke lang. Medyo naglalag si Renzo eh. Yan. Nag-load na ata. Ayun lang.
Yan na.
Ayan. Congratulations! F. Jean Margaret. So, Jean Margaret, congratulations. Panalo ka na 1 month access to Open Journal. And for our final winner for tonight, so, congratulations sa iyo. Ikaw yung final winner namin. Rinas. So, short and sweet yung mga usernames natin ngayon. Congratulations kay Rinas. Panalo ka na 1 month access to Open Journal. Our team will contact you kung paano nyo ma-activate yung 1 month access na yan. And thank you for being VIPs sa Investa Fest. So, yun. And before we end, meron pang pinaka-last na raffle para sa mga live viewers natin. For those who shared the stream, mamimigay kami for 3 winners ng investment fund on the new Investa app. So, 3 winners ng 100 pesos investment fund. So, Reds, ready na ba yung mga names? Ayun, nandun na pala. So, game, tuloy-tuloy natin. Let's call on our first winner. Pamay na lang if nanonood pa kayo. So, to our first winner ng 100 pesos na investment fund, congratulations kay Noel Anthony. So, Noel Anthony, congrats. Panalo ka ng 100 pesos for the new Investa app. Our second winner, Game Reds. Congratulations sa iyo. Absanet, nanalo na yan kahapon. Give chances to others. Game Reds, isa pa. Grabe mga tao. Mga swerte talaga sa raffle. Si Absanet na naman. Renzo, tanggalin mo yung pangalan. Grabe. Solid. Keith Tan, yun, our second winner. Keith Tan, congratulations. Ayan, Noel Anthony, Boss Noel, thank you for watching and sharing the stream. And let's call on our final winner. Ano daw yung website to Open Journal? Ito, instagrams.com/p/openjournal or message mo. Absanet na naman. Grabe, or message yung Facebook page nila. Alright, so our final winner, Guada Rivera. So, Guada, if nandyan ka pa, pamay na lang. Congratulations. So, that ends lahat ng mga paraffle natin for tonight. So, Bro Ed, Bro Matt, thank you ulit sa time nyo. We really appreciate it. Baka meron kayong final words para sa trading community natin. Matt, nakamute ka.
Nice. Okay, thank you. So ako just want to leave my final message. If there's one mistake na ginawa ko when I'm starting out in trading, my trading career as a portfolio manager, even as a trader, back in 2012, 2014, is wala akong community, wala akong trading community. I have my ego during those times na hindi ko kailangan ng trading community. But as I learn in my trading years, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, okay, you go together. And that's the important part of having a trading community. Okay? Hindi ko sinasabi na you join Open Journal, but what I'm suggesting lang is being part of a trading community is very, very important. Why? Kasi you have your blind spots also. Okay, that's number one. You have your blind spots also na kailangan mo nang tignan. At the end of the day, sila yung mga magtuturo, kayo magtutulungan And of course, if you're part of a trading community, yung mga naka-experience na ng down move, naka-experience ng volatility, sila yung makakapagsabi sa'yo kung anong solution. Again, if there's one thing na mistake ko during my early career, in my trading career, is not joining a trading community. So again, I wanted to enjoy this Sunday evening. As always, lagi namin sinasabi sa Open Journal community, if you have any questions, nalito kayo sa discussion namin today, clarifications, or even have a questions in Open Journal, feel free to message us on our Facebook or even Instagram. So yun, guys, have a good night and happy trading and good luck.
Yun. Thank you, Matt. Ed, final message.
Ganda naman nun, di ako prepared. Pero gusto ko na lang thank you sa mga nanood, even if Sunday ngayon, Sunday night, nanood pa rin kayo. So yun na lang. Thank you guys for watching and sana may natutunan kayo sa charting session natin. So, yun lang.
So, to end everything, ako siguro last, again, Investa Fest, tomorrow na. So flash ko na yung poster. Really excited para sa mga attendees natin. Promise, sobrang ganda ng mga talks sa mga speakers natin. Right? So that's happening tomorrow. And again, pwede pa umabol. Just go to investagrams.com/investafest. Final message, maraming salamat sa mga nanood. Hopefully na-enjoy nyo. Moving forward, yung mga live sessions natin, especially mga charting sessions, we'll always be inviting guests over, right? Para mas masaya. So Matt and Ed, hopefully makasama namin kayo ulit sa future. Pero thank you so much sa time nyo ngayon. And yun, siguro, last thing for Open Journal, ako long time member na ako dyan. Right, since day one, nandun na ako. Ang masabi ko lang, if gusto nyo, not even from the community side, maybe just coming from a learning perspective, if gusto nyo taasan, di ba? Para sa mga gutom talaga, if gusto nyo increase yung, siguro, level nyo as a trader, sa Open Journal talaga kayo pupuntahan. That's my personal honest opinion para doon. So, yun. Matt, Ed, maraming salamat ulit. And to everyone in the trading community, hopefully you enjoyed. And I see you guys. If you're joining the Investa Fest, I'll see you tomorrow. And the rest of the week, i-host ko yung buong event. So, bugbog ako for the next week. So, yun. Kita tayo. Hopefully, di pa kayo maumay sa mukha ko. Maraming salamat. And good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Investa, Open Journal. Thank you, everyone.